name is Emma, and I live and travel full-time in my minivan named Bus Bus. Over the month of April, I have explored beautiful southern Utah. I think that Utah is one of those places where you'd have to spend a lifetime or more living there in order to see everything that it has to offer. I spent a great deal of time exploring the mountains and the deserts of the Colorado Plateau. It is truly a wild and diverse and ever-changing environment that I have really come to love. One of the main things I wanted to do was to get to know some Utah canyons, and I finally did, and it was amazing. The landscape was so commanding, and the rocks were so large, and I had never been in canyons like this before. At one point, I attempted to hike a 10,000-foot peak before the snow melted. I had to turn around early, and I learned that nature doesn't really care how impatient you are, but I still had fun regardless. In addition to having been filled with new experiences, this month has been full of commemoration and reminiscence. April 16th marked my 1-year anniversary of living on the road. I also had my first birthday away from home. It felt really odd to celebrate a birthday by myself, but at least I found this cool cave to party in.
Nobody's fault but mine. If I die and my soul be lost.
I'm 24 years old. A lot of people have their master's degrees by now. I found this sweet lick on here. I gotta show you. That wasn't right. And I hope to pray to a God who will never see it. Y'all ain't even ready for this one. You ready? See about that, Davy Jones. Despite the silliness, dates of importance tend to place me in a state of contemplation, and during this time of contemplation, I came to notice an underlying anxiety and restlessness. At first, it was similar to a feeling of inauthenticity that I thought to be related to the fact that I was recording everything that I was doing. I'm not going to lie, setting up a camera to record yourself fake waking up is really weird, and sometimes it feels a little bit unsettling. I don't really know how to describe it. So, ironically, I made a video about feeling weird in front of the camera, and I decided to take some time away from the lens. At first, it was helpful to take some time away from the camera, but that off-putting and weird feeling remained. I spent a lot of time laying in the car, listening to the same podcasts. I didn't create anything. I didn't really want to think at all. And eventually, that got weird, so I cashed in early on some plans to go visit some loved ones further north. It was within the space of comfort that I came to realize that what I was feeling was my first encounter with true aimlessness. Up until last year, I always knew what I was doing in the short term and the long term. I am somebody that in the past has always had very concrete objectives. But now all of that is gone. For the first time ever, I truly have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And while I never really could know what my future holds, regardless of if I planned for it or not, this is the first time that I've let go of that white knuckle grip on the reins. Eventually, after a few weeks of enjoying the companionship and conversation with those I care for, and bullying their cats and relishing in their kindness, it was time for me to go, and I knew exactly where I wanted to be.
Nobody knows just how easy it is to get lost around here.
I am heading to one of my favorite spots in this area. I've been here once before, and there should be a lake, and there should be a couple of camping spots on the lake for me to choose from, hopefully. We'll see what happens when we get there. Luckily, I reached my destination safely, and I was able to snag a spot on the water. It was buggy enough for me to put my window screens up front, but the local flying things didn't really seem to care too much for the trunk, and they left it well alone. I worked on some voiceovers and had some dinner outside before returning to the car. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been editing for a while, so my knees are totally locked, so I've got to do like the half stand in the car. Oh, anyway, isn't it gorgeous here? It's so pretty. I wish that I could record more outside, but I even wish I could just have the trunk open, but now the bugs are getting a little bit bad and the wind is really the main factor here. The wind is pretty rough. So I'm inside, and I just kind of wanted to wrap this up and just chat about a couple things. It's been really weird. It's been really weird lately these last couple weeks, and it has affected my presence online and my relationship with my YouTube channel, and I think that that's okay. I think I'm just going through a period of learning, and that's kind of what I set out to do when I originally started this nomadic lifestyle. I'm just trying to remember what the purpose of all of this is, and I'm trying to remember that I am here to grow, and I am here to learn, and I am here to experience, and I am lucky enough to be able to do so while also exploring and experiencing and learning about this beautiful world that I live in. And yeah, it's just weird. But also, check out this duck that I found on a walk recently. Just a little, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if he's gonna focus, but it's just like this little duck guy. I'm doing the makeup YouTuber thing. I'm having a really difficult time articulating this feeling in detail, this aimlessness, this purposelessness, but it's not quite purposelessness because reasons, I don't know. It's been weird. Yeah, I'm extremely grateful to have the space to feel these feelings, and I'm also extremely grateful for my second family out in Utah. Y'all know who you are. Thank you for being so kind to me and extending your home and yourselves to me. So yeah, I'm really grateful to be where I am, but I'm also learning. I am hoping that coming forward into a new month will bring new clarity and new adventures, and I have some interesting plans. I have some really cool places where there are some really cool places where I want to be, where I want to go to, I want to explore things that I saw briefly last year but never thought that I would get the chance to see again this year. So I have some plans to explore some really cool areas in depth that I hope you'll join me for. But yeah, thank you for being here. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.